Good morning. Can't get my hand in there. I thought I'd try to do this one a little different than usual since I only really have one deck today. I did too many yesterday, I guess. But this is the Shakespeare Oracle, it says. But it's actually, or it looks like it is, it's a tarot deck. And it comes with this book. I'll get this out of the way because that's just there to hold it down. Oh, I better zoom back out. Sorry, I always forget this part. And then zoom in a little bit. Right about there, maybe. I want the whole card for sure. I think that's pretty good. But now the book doesn't show up, so I'm gonna have to reveal my stomach a little bit. There's the book. And basically, it has some spreads and lots of quotes from Shakespeare, of course. And a long time ago, in first college I went to, liberal arts college, there's the spreads. But we had to have, I forget what they called it, but you had to have a certain amount of everything because it's liberal arts, right? And one of the things was you got these little coupon-like things. So you had to go to various social events, I think they referred to them as. So you had to go to plays. I think even you could go count a football game or a basketball game, but not for all, because they were on the quarter system. So you got 6 of these little coupon things. You had to go and stay the whole time before you could turn them in. But mostly I went to, there were some art exhibits, but archaeology exhibits, but mostly I went to plays. Lots of Shakespeare plays. They had what they called little theater. I'm not sure what that means. Off Broadway? I don't know what that means. But, and there were students, and there were also people that were already professional actors in it. But my point was, the quotes in here are fine and all, and it's fun to see the plays, but I would never actually buy the play as a book to read. To me, that's a bit like buying the script for a movie like The Matrix and just reading it. It was intended to be a play, and unless you're, rehearsing and learning a part, why would you read the book? I just don't get that. I can see the sonnets that he wrote and other things, but I don't get reading the plays. I just never gotten it. I've had to do it because I had drama class as well. You had to learn some role and then kind of awkwardly perform it. But it was a good experience. You got art appreciation, music appreciation. You got all kinds of exposed to all kinds of stuff. Religion. There's even a class on Buddhism at that school, and of course Christianity. So it has the cards in here and a little reproduction of each one. So the book's pretty good. Now this came, if you order it on Amazon, be careful, from some place called New Delhi Bookstore or something like that. It's not in a box. This box is for another deck. There's no box. The cards were just in a loose bag, not even in plastic. They were just loose. They look new. They don't smell or anything, and they are kind of nice cardstock, except they're gonna scratch because there's no real coating that I can tell. That's what the backs look like. If I can get that in there, so you can kind of, and you can hear. They're really stiff. They're really big. Here's something to compare to. Hey. This is the Marielle. Let's just compare to that. It's much wider, but not as tall as the Marielle. Hopefully that showed up. So what we're looking at there is the Fool card, or Fest. And it's the Magician. You see it got nicked right there. But it did, amazingly, it did get here in 2 days, all the way from, when it said IN, that's not Indiana, that's India. It was a what do you call it, DHL package. So I was pretty impressed by that, but I'm not impressed by the packaging. So this might run a little longer because I'm just going to lay the cards in there and let you have a look at them. That way you can pause or zoom or whatever you can do. I guess I can't just throw them in there. I gotta lay them in there. So this should be a nice close look. Normally I would put them out on the boards I made at cheap junk from Walmart with drawer liner on it, glued, taped to it. There's the Hermit card, Caliban and the Witch. Wheel of Fortune. I guess if your only choice to have any exposure to Shakespeare is to read the plays in a book, then that's fine. But, if you can, go see them in person. If you're near DC, go to the Folger Theater, shell out some bucks, watch a play. Those are usually professional actors. They don't always show the ones people want to see. Like Winter's Tale. I don't want to see that. I think I read it. Do I need to speed up? No. Well, Tower, the guy's awful close. Might want to work on the perspective there. Cleopatra. How's she doing? The Moon. Sun. I'm going slower on these than I will in the next batch, for lack of a better word. Judgment. Vincent. Vincencio. Well, there you go. The Globe Theater is the world. I don't think so. So there's the trumps, the major arcana. Let's see if we can dig them out. Oh, for crying out loud. And then to speed up a little bit, here are scepters. And on each one of the pips, as they call them sometimes, cards, there's a quote. Like that one is, be not afraid of something. Judgment. Greatness. 12th night. I won't read that one. And I'm supposed to go faster. To thine own self be true, Hamlet. The 3 of scepters. A horse, a horse. My kingdom for a horse. Richard III. Yeah. Sorry. I'm not a huge Shakespeare fan, although he's interesting. The controversy around him is interesting. And some of the plays are interesting. Just have to remember, I think, in my opinion, which is pretty lame, but they were directed at, regular people. Just because occasionally you got to go show the play to the aristocrats that felt like slumming with everybody else, doesn't mean that's who they were aimed at. They were aimed at most people who were going through some tough things. I mean, come on. The plague, it wasn't exactly a cakewalk. What is a cakewalk? I don't know. I don't know, but it's not the plague. Keep the opinions to a... Oh, QUILLS. That's pretty cool. Keep opinions to a low level, mister. Okay, I will. You're just showing tarot cards. Come on. Give sorrow words, Macbeth. Sometimes I pause. Sorry. I think Anthony and Cleopatra is now playing at the Folger Theater. Boy, was that a commercial thrown in. I'm in no way affiliated with anything tarot that gives me money, or the Folger Theater, or anything in Washington, D.C. Well, I'm affiliated with the IRS. That's because they take money from me. I thought I wanted to read that one, but I didn't. We're looking at the QUILLS. These are interesting paintings, especially when you get to the court cards, I would say. I do like the card stock, but I don't think I would ever shuffle them. Whether that be riffle, rifle, or ruffle. Is there a ruffle shuffle? There should be, because that sounds pretty cool. What are you doing? Oh, I'm ruffle shuffling. Why would you ruffle shuffle? Because I can't rifle shuffle. I could not shuffle these in one hand, that's for sure. I can do the albino and the usual Smith weight in a yellow box, one-handed. Not very well. Not as well as bicycle playing cards. The ultimate in card kingdom. Why they can't put more of these on bicycle playing cards is beyond me. I'm determined to do one myself. If one can just send them, say, the albino images from the albino weight deck, albino Smith weight deck, say to like make playing cards and get it put on bicycle playing card paper and laminate, then I'd be in heaven. Well, tarot heaven. There are other heavens, so to speak. I'd be happy, put it that way. Sorry, you were cockeyed there for a second. Don't want to be cockeyed or catty-cornered or any of them terms. This is longer than I thought it would be, because I'm not moving fast enough. Woo. How about that? That one has almost like it was just painted. Huh. They're very simple paintings, though. That's somebody saying that who couldn't do them if he had to. Okay, we got one more. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it in under 15. Speed up. Because they can pause. Remember, people are capable of pausing. I've seen it with my own eyes. These are the chalices. That was the coins, in case I didn't say it. Pretty obvious, I guess. There's not much going on here except for the quote. Background ain't so exciting. Quote on a scroll or a piece of white paper, linen. I don't know what they would call it officially. And then we get pictures, so I can slow down there. That's the Lady of Chalices. This is the Lord of Chalices. This is the Queen of Chalices. This is the King of Chalices. And then, as a gentle reminder to yon viewers, there's the back of the card, and what we were staring at was called the Shakespeare Oracle, which is really a tarot deck. And with that, unfortunately I have to say it upside down. I'll say peace.